Aries for this weekend, Friday through Sunday. Father, what do you have for Aries for Friday through Sunday? All right, Aries, let's see. Let's see, Father. Oh, that kind of like toppled over. You're losing hope. That is nothing but the devil. There are thoughts that are creeping in right now with the Star card in reverse. There are thoughts that may be creeping in that may be causing you to lose hope, lose your faith, you know, because you're just not seeing the results of something right now. Your answers to your prayers are not being there right now. You feel like you're not being heard. With the Page of Wands, you want to make something happen. You have a lot of ambition about it. For some reason, though, it's just not feeling like it's going to happen, okay? I am feeling kind of heartache and pain here. But with the Devil card, be careful of habits. Be careful of like overindulging in something. Be careful of drinking too much or too much drugs or too much sex or, you know, whatever that habit may be, gambling, because it is a lot of just loss of hope here. Remember, when you're having fun and you're like drinking a lot and you're just like la 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 la, there sometimes is a come down, and that's what I'm hearing, like the come down, like when it all comes crashing down. This could even create arguments if you're in a relationship, like with your person, you know, like, you know, just because you don't feel good. You've taken care of all the good stuff. You did something to make you feel good, you know, whatever it might be. Spending a lot of money, having sex, whatever it might be. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of different things. But whatever you did to make yourself feel good, the crash came now. Now it's like, okay, yeah, I don't believe in anything right now, okay? We got the Page of Wands. You do want to take a leap of faith. You do want to, like, you know, start something new. But you're just not believing in yourself enough to do it right now. Because, like I said, I am seeing some habits, some things happening where it's like, okay, maybe you drank too much. Maybe you know, having this hangover feeling. Or maybe you just kind of like, you know, I don't know. I'm just hearing overindulgence or codependency. Something that you were dependent on to make you happy. And now it's like no longer satisfying. As I split the deck, we got the Knight of Cups. This could have something to do with someone else as well. Like I said, codependency could be something there with a relationship, or, you know, maybe you're just tired of trying when it comes to a relationship. But I am seeing the loss of hope. So Father's asking that you turn that around. Have faith. Have hope, okay? Keep believing, keep trusting in things, even when things look bleak, because I'm seeing that things look bleak. And remember, I don't mind it's the devil's playground, so find things to do, because I am seeing the devil take over. And whatever you would call the devil and whatever you believe in, it is something that's taking over your thoughts, which is making you lose hope and come down, okay? That's all I keep hearing is come down. Thank you. Hi, Taurus. Hello. Okay, this is Friday through Sunday. Let's see what Father has for Taurus for Friday through Sunday. All right, Friday through Sunday. We got the Emperor card in reverse. Some kind of disorganization, some kind of chaos here. I believe you got the Emperor yesterday. I'm not sure. But the Emperor in reverse is like disorganization. You're not believing in yourself. You're not feeling strong enough right now, okay? This weekend is going to bring about some chaos or some kind of discomfort here because you're not believing in yourself. Like I said, the Seven of Cups is about a lot of options, a lot of things like, okay, maybe I can do this or maybe I can do that. I'm feeling like this has a lot to do with money. I feel like you're going to make the right choice, but you just got to make a choice, okay? With the Seven of Cups, there are a lot of decisions that need to be made right now, but you feel like, you know, if you can't make a decision from an unbalanced place, okay? No matter what you're doing. If you're, you know, not eating right, if you haven't meditated, if you haven't slept well, if you haven't prayed, or whatever your routine is, if you're out of routine, making decisions, especially big ones, are very hard to make. So Father's asking that you ground yourself, because I am seeing like chaos. I'm seeing a disorganized or you know, like just not feeling like yourself here with the Emperor card in reverse. When you're structured, when you're disciplined, when you're on your path and you're doing the right things that you normally do, like on your routine level, you feel better because you start to, you know, like you're strong in your stance of what you want to do. But when you get knocked off of it and you come as reverse, it's almost like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm all over the place. I feel all over the place. You might be having this feeling that you feel all over the place, like chaotic a little bit. Like, that's all I keep hearing. But you will make the right choice because we got the Six of Wands here. Six of Wands is all about victory and things like that. So just make a choice. It's like balance yourself and then make the choice. You cannot make a decision from an unbalanced place. As I split the deck, we got the Ace of Cups. This has a lot to do with your self-love and self-care. So get back into your daily routine of loving on yourself here, okay? I'm seeing a lot of self-love that's missing right now in your life. So self-love, self-care, and this isn't just brushing your teeth. This isn't just washing your face. This is like, what do you do to pamper yourself, okay? I'm hearing you need a pampering. Pamper yourself and then make a choice, okay? You need to like run a long bath or, you know, eat some really good comfort food. And then you can go, oh, aha, I know. And then your decision will be successful, okay? So whatever it is, it's a lot of things. I don't know. I have a lot of scenarios here. Father's giving me a list. But as far as, you know, making a choice, you have a lot of choices to make, okay? A lot of decisions. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this information helped and blessed. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you. Hi, Gemini. Hello. Okay, this is your weekend horoscope. Let's see what Father has for you for Friday through Sunday. All right, we got the Hangman in reverse. Okay, you're feeling, you know, you need to pause for a second. There's something about you not feeling stuck anymore, but you still need to take a breath. Stop, take a breath. Stop, take a breath. You're not confused. You're no longer confused about something, but you do need to stop and reflect. Maybe it's over the last year. Maybe it's over the last month. Maybe it's over like something, but you need to stop and do a little bit of reflection because you're kind of avoiding some self-reflection here, okay? The Hangman in reverse is like, okay, no, I don't want to reflect. I don't want to think about things. I don't want to move. I don't want to stop and think. I want to keep moving. I want to keep moving. I want to keep moving because if I don't keep moving, then I'm going to feel stuck. But Father's asking that you stop, reflect. That means take a moment to close your eyes, meditate, think about some things before you start moving again. We got the Lovers card and the Page of Swords. Get some clarity on your love life, for sure. You definitely need to stop and get some clarity on your love life. Don't move this forward yet. Think about what you want. Think about the things that you want. And then you can manifest it. But we got the Lovers card here. And then we also got the Page of Swords. Like I said, Page of Swords is you need clarity right now on your love life. So that doesn't mean if you've met somebody, that doesn't mean like, oh, you know, things are going to be fine. We're going to go, you know, like let's plan this date and that date and that date. No, take a day off of it. Take a day off of texting or take a day off of calling them and think about what you really want before you move this forward, okay? Because it's something about you moving forward without thinking, and that's kind of going to bite you in the butt in the end if you don't take a second and think about what you truly want in your love life, okay? As I split the deck, we got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's some boundaries that you need to have. And you're just moving too fast a little bit, you know, when it comes to your love life. You're moving pretty fast, okay, Gemini? And it's like, think about your boundaries. Think about the things in your past love life. Because this has a lot to do with reflection and something about your past. So in the past, what have you allowed to happen in your love life that you are allowing without even knowing right now because you haven't taken a second to think about it? What are you allowing that you've allowed in the past and it really didn't work out because of that? Don't allow that right now. Think about it, okay? Stop and take a second, okay? With the Seven of Wands, stop and take a second about your boundaries. That's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this helps and blesses. Again, you know, it's cute to be dating. It's cute to be talking to somebody. Even if this is your husband or your wife or whatever, stop and take a moment and think about your boundaries, okay? That's what I have for you. Thank you. Cancer for the weekend. Okay, let's see what Father has for you, Cancer, for Friday through Sunday. All right, Cancer? Cancer, we got the World card. There's a lesson that you still haven't learned yet, okay? There's a lesson that you still have not learned. And I'm hearing that you need to close a chapter, close a book or something like that when it comes down to just everything, okay? We got the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands. You haven't learned the lesson when it comes to your family life. And I'm hearing that this has a lot to do with work-life balance, okay? It's something about you accepting opportunities instead of living in the moment and really taking time to enjoy life sometimes. Sometimes you rush and say, okay, I need this, I need that, so let me go ahead and work. All right, I'll take that shift. Or all right, I'll do this. But that's not learning the lesson of work-life balance. It's something that's off here, okay? I feel like you spend a lot of time chasing things instead of understanding that you have to stop and enjoy the moment. Stop, enjoy some family time. Stop and enjoy time with people, okay? Because I feel like at some point you're avoiding people. We got the Ace of Wands here. Talks a lot about being encouraged as well. Your situation will improve. You running so hard, it's not going to make your situation improve. You taking a moment and living in the present will make your situation improve. As I split the deck here, we got the King of Cups, which is talking about a lot of emotions that you may have for somebody and you're just not showing it. They're all over the place. They're just like, love, regret, remorse, trust, but distrust. I don't know. I'm seeing all kinds of emotions here. And Father's asking that you balance those emotions, Cancer. Because you are thinking about working too much. And when you spend time with the ones that you love, you can truly start to balance those emotions that you feel. You have a lot of avoidant energy in your energy right now, Cancer. So I'm seeing like a lot of avoidance and things like that because you're just like, I need this, I need that. I need to go ahead and get that taken care of. So no, I don't have time for you. No, I don't have time for the kids. No, I don't have time for the babies. I don't have time for the husband or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't have time for a relationship. I got to focus. But Father's like, look, take a second because it's making you emotional because you're lacking that. The more things that you do, the more emotions come. And I'm just feeling like you need to balance that as well. Okay, as I split the deck again, we got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you need to stop doing so many things, okay? Because it's really going to bite you in the butt in the end if you're not careful, okay, Cancer? Anyways, that's what I have for you this weekend. Take a moment with family or whoever you love or whoever you want to be with, okay? That's the lesson. That's how you close the door and close cycles, okay? Close the cycle to things. And maybe it's an ending that needs to happen with a person that you're avoiding as well. That's what I have. Leo for the weekend, okay? Friday through Sunday. Let's see, Father, what do you have for Leo? Oh, we got the Devil and the Tower and Justice. Okay. Time to get balanced. Time to find that balance. There's still some habits here, okay? The Devil card, there's still some habits and some avoidance here when it comes down to doing a few things that you know you need to be doing. I think you guys got the Devil card yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Because I remember reading some of the comments and it was like, okay, I do need to get up. I haven't responded to them yet, but it's so funny because I saw that and I'm like, wow, okay? But the Tower card comes to say, if you do not kick these habits, if you do not start to, really go after those projects or clean that house or, you're going to miss an opportunity, okay? And that's just fair. All is fair because you decided, you made the choice, okay? The Justice card comes to say, like, that's the truth, okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean at all. But the Justice card comes to say, you get what you give, And if you're giving nothing, then you're getting nothing. If you're not doing anything, you need to, say you need to like email some people back or call some people back, then boom, here comes that Tower moment because you should have done that. Now you missed the deadline. Say you need to clean your house and then, I don't know, something happens when it comes to that, or you don't have time next week. Boom, there's the Tower, Now you're living in a dirty house for a week, which is chaotic in your mind. And, so whatever it is that you need to be doing, you need to start doing right now. Time is of the essence. I keep saying that. I remember saying that yesterday because the Devil card is here again. And that's kind of like telling me that, it's time to let go of something really right now, okay? As I split the deck, the Judgment card, Justice and Judgment. I love that. That's like being in the court of law, okay? How judgment is called, justice is served. I love that. But that's basically saying the same thing. You get what you give. Like, if you do something bad, then you get something, you get the consequences. If you do something good, you get the consequences, Justice is justice. So make sure you're on the right side of justice, okay? Make sure you're doing the right thing, whatever it is, okay? Let go of anything bad or negative. Again, if you've been eating too much, drinking too much, out there in the streets too much, it's time to sit down. It is time to sit down because if not, here comes the gavel, all right? And start those projects. It's big on projects as well. If you have not started a project yet, it is time, all right? Because again, you're going to miss the deadline. You're going to miss the contract. And that's going to be like, oh, well, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Hi, Virgo. Hello, okay? This is your weekend horoscope. Let's see what Father has for you for Friday through Sunday. Okay, we got the Six of Wands, but it came sideways. Your victory depends on you. Your outcome depends on you, okay? For some people, you know, it's like you define your own destiny. I'm hearing that song by Lauryn Hill where she's like, and I made up my mind to define my own destiny. You choose. You can choose to be sad. You can choose to be happy. You choose. That's so funny because that's here. That is here. Five of Cups. You can choose to be sad or you can choose to be happy. You choose your happiness, okay? And this, the Seven of Cups, talks about having a choice. It's all up to you. Everything about your life right now is in your hands, okay? So you can say, oh no, woe is me. I'm just so sad. I can't do this and I can't do that. And this is going wrong and that's going wrong. And oh my gosh. And I'm just crying. But there are two cups that are still standing. They're saying there's still hope. There's still hope. And with that hope, you can do something with it. All right. So with the Seven of Cups, you choose. You can choose your own destiny. You can choose to be sad about love. You can choose to be happy about love. You can choose to be sad about your finances. You can choose to be happy about it and do something about it. Okay, so if things are looking down, things are looking bad, do something about it. Or you can just get down and lay down, you know. But this is heavy on depression, okay? I am feeling a depressive state here. I'm feeling like it's hard to get out of bed. And this isn't like, oh my gosh, the world sucks. This is like, it's hard for you to get out of bed. It's hard for you to eat things right now. It's hard for you to talk to people right now about your real stuff, your real emotions. You know what I mean? Depression isn't always loud. So I'm seeing I don't even want to call it slight depression because Father's not giving me slight depression. I'm getting depression that is speaking in different ways. You know, maybe you're sluggish throughout the day. You don't have enough energy and things like that, okay? So I just wish you the best because, again, you choose. Five of Cups does talk about depression, but the feeling that I'm getting from the inside is just this sluggishness. This, I do want to do something, but I don't know what. But it's not seen. Like, everybody doesn't see you dragging like this, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles, you just like to be alone right now, okay? You just want to be alone right now, and you show that, but that's not the part that you're just showing people that, hey, I don't want to be bothered. You're not showing them the sadness that's really rooted in you right now. Okay? Praying for you because I know you got this, all right? On top of the fact that you choose. Make that choice to change that around, all right? That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Libra for the weekend. Let's see, Father, what do you have for Libra for Friday through Sunday? Libra. Ooh, Three of Cups in reverse. I hate to see Three of Cups in reverse. That means there's a third party or something like that. What's going on? What's going on here, okay? It could be you. It could be the person that you're dealing with. Be careful, okay? Look to the right. Look to the left. Make sure everybody's, you know, doing the right thing here, okay? That's if you're dating. If you're not dating, then you might be feeling a bit, you know, promiscuous. Be careful. But I don't know. I'm just seeing third parties. I am seeing a lot of third party. You know, it could be because you're partying. Things like this. This could be flirting as well. Flirting is still cheating. I don't care what anybody says because you're going outside of you're seeking something outside of your relationship, or even if you're talking to somebody, you're seeking something outside. So if you're talking to like several people and you're dating, that's still kind of third party energy to me because you're flirting with other people. You know, it doesn't always have to be like, I do mean promiscuous as in a lot of sexual things, but some people can actually date and just date. You know what I mean? So if you're talking to several people, then that makes sense as well. If you're in a relationship, just be careful. Your hidden energy is Queen of Wands and Ace of Cups. You just want to be loved. You just want to be seen, okay? Again, this is somebody who just wants to be seen, not in a negative way, but like, hey, you know, somebody's giving you attention right now, okay? With the Queen of Wands, somebody may be looking at you as like, you're amazing. You are amazing. And oh my gosh, I just want to love you. I just want to, you know, show you how much you should be loved. And this is like giving a lot of You know you should be loved this way, and you might not be getting that from your partner or something like that. Or you might not be getting that attention from the person that you want it from, so you're kind of entertaining other things. Or this could be someone else, like, you know, the person that you're dealing with. Take it how it resonates. I really am getting that it's you, though, Libra. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, I'm seeing a third party situation. Yeah, equal give and take. They're giving you what you need. They're giving you what you need right now, and somebody else isn't, okay? Six of Pentacles, that means someone else isn't giving you the equality that you need. You're giving them love, and they're not showing you love, so you find love somewhere else. Somebody else tells you you're pretty. Someone else tells you you're handsome, you know, and you're like, ooh, I like that, you know? I don't know. Take it how it resonates, like I said. It could be reversed. It could be you or the other person. But Three of Cups almost always means third party, okay? That's what I see. That's what I have. Don't shoot the messenger. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful weekend. Hi, Scorpio. Hello. Okay, let's see what Father has for you for the weekend, Friday through Sunday. Scorpio. Oh, they came sideways, the Ten of Wands. You're exhausted, but you're trying not to be. You're pretending not to be this weekend. Get some rest. You've been working hard, okay? With the Ten of Wands on the side, look how much you've been taking on. You might be taking on a lot of things at home and at work. And you're just like, nope, I'm not tired. I can keep going. I can keep picking up some more things, you know? All right, I'll pick people up this weekend. All right, I'll drop people off. All right, I'll go get the groceries, get them delivered. Stop doing so much work. Okay? All right, I don't know. You're just doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot, Scorpio. And you're exhausted and you need to chill out before you burn out, because I am seeing the burnout come quick if you're not careful. You ever see the Sims characters, you know, on the online, whatever? This is what I'm getting in my third eye is a Sim. You know, they could be like, just, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing this and I'm going to clean the house and I'm going to do that. And their level of energy just keeps getting lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. And once it gets to a certain low, they pass out. Even if they're like at work, they will pass out. Do not burn out, because that's what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is burnout. Queen of Swords, and then the Five of Cups. Yeah, it's time to set some boundaries, okay? It's time to set some boundaries when it comes to work or family life or something. I know this is going to disappoint you. I know this is hard for you to do. This is hard for you to go, okay, family, I can't do that. Because it makes you, it gives you joy to help others. Or, you know, tell the job, like, no, I can't. And you kind of like, you feel some guilt behind it. I'm seeing the guilt, the remorse by saying no. But you got to say no sometimes, because you need that energy. You can't keep giving it out to everybody, because you are going to burn out. All right, as I split the deck here, we got the Lovers card. All right, this could have something to do with love. I'm not seeing it so much as having to do with love, but I am seeing that, you know, maybe it's because you love people so much. Again, you're giving so much out that you're not getting enough in. You're not getting enough energy. So the Lovers, it's just like you got love for everybody. This could be a loved one, like a family member, or it could be somebody that you like involved with romantically, you know, you're giving a lot, in addition to all these other things. You need rest right now. So rest. I just heard, so rest your weary heart and relax your mind. Please, because you definitely have been working a lot. You're overworked and underpaid, because you're not getting enough energy to work that much, okay? Energy for energy. Remember that. Even money is energy. You're not getting enough to just wipe yourself out like that, all right? That's what I have. Thanks. Sagittarius, hi. Hello. Okay, let's see what Father has for you for the weekend, Friday through Sunday. All right, so we got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, you're not getting what you're giving out to people, okay? You are over giving right now, and you know it. All right, you're over giving. You could be oversharing some information is what I'm hearing as well, but you're over giving right now. You're over giving some things to people, like you're over giving when it comes to love. This isn't tangible things. This isn't money. It could be, for some of you it is, But for the most part, for a lot of you guys, I'm seeing this be like something that you're overgiving that's like, you know, it's not tangible. It's not something you can hold in your hand. You're giving too much advice out and it's not being heard. You're giving too much love out and it's not being given back. This is unreciprocated. You might be giving too much time away and nobody's putting time or investing in you. So be careful of that, okay? Because we got the Justice card and Seven of Cups. You have these illusions, like these rose-colored lenses on, that you're not really truly seeing the truth, okay? You're not seeing the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is, with the Justice card, is that you're being kind of used in a way, okay? This could be a love. This could be a family member. Or this could be, you know, a coworker or something, but somebody's using you and you're not seeing it, okay? With the Seven of Cups, it's like, oh, okay, I see what I want to see, and, you know, everything's fine, but no, it's not. No, it's not. You are under the impression or under their illusion, okay? And you need to take those rose-colored lenses off and really see the truth, okay? The truth of the matter is you're overgiving too much. You're giving more. And when I say oversharing, because I heard that too, when I say oversharing, maybe you're sharing a lot to somebody and they're not sharing, you know, anything to you. You're giving away secrets and you're giving away your information and what's going on in your household, and maybe they're not giving you anything. Be careful of that too. To be sitting in a room full of people and you just blah, 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 and they're not giving you nothing. And again, I don't see this being anything tangible as far as money, but it could be. It could be somebody using you as for money as well. And so be careful, because here comes that Tower. Here comes that test. This is test, test, test. Are you going to really see the truth for what it is? Or are you going to continue to, you know, just operate in being used? It's all up to you. The Tower card always comes as a test, but it comes as a very hard test as well, okay? If you overshare and then they tell your business and you got nothing on them, then that's what it is. If you give your heart out to somebody and it's unreciprocated, then there goes your heartbreak. Boom, there's the Tower. If you give too much money and you ain't got none, boom, there's the Tower. That's what I got. Hi, Capricorn. Hello. Okay, let's see what Father has for you for the weekend, Friday through Sunday. Capricorn. Capricorn, we got the Seven of Cups in reverse. That means somebody is not playing with you anymore, okay? You're not playing with them anymore. Confirmation, excuse me. Oh my gosh, Seven of Cups in reverse. Like what kind of, like whatever dream they sold you, you are over it. You are no longer paying attention or investing in this dream, you know. Somebody might have said, hey, you know, we'll be together later. What's that song? He says, I want to love you one day. Just be a man about it. By Toni Braxton. He says, I want to love you one day, you know. And she's like, why are you lying to me? Why you won't just be a man about it? So you're just seeing through somebody's lies. You're seeing through somebody's manipulation. You're seeing through it. And you're like, look, I'm not having that. I'm not waiting on you. Why are you lying to me? Because you're selling me a dream and you're not seeing the dream anymore. You probably used to, because for the Seven of Cups to even come, you probably used to. You probably heard it before and thought, okay, I'll give this person the benefit of the doubt, and again and again and again. And now it's like, no, you no longer get to lie to me, okay? Because that song, it says, why you gotta lie to me? Just be a man about it. Ooh, with the King of Swords, just tell the truth. That's wild. I didn't even see this card. I saw this one a little bit, but I didn't even see this card. Ooh, just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Look how you're looking too, Capricorn. It's like, just be truthful. Be real with me, okay? Because I'm not going to have it anymore. I'm about to rain down with this sword. Leave me alone. That's how it is, Capricorn. And Eight of Cups, you're walking away from that, or whoever that is and whatever they're saying. Because you heard it all before, okay? This is somebody just lying. This doesn't have to be a romantic partner. I am seeing something like that. You know, maybe somebody was like, look, I want to be with you forever. And then they, you know, they doing other things that are weird. Or maybe it's a friendship that's just like, oh, yeah, we're best friends forever. And you see them moving kind of funny. This is what's happening. And then you're moving on. You're like, look, you don't have to lie to me. Because the King of Swords talks about the truth. Let the truth be told, okay? Like zero, let the truth be told. Split the deck and we got the Empress, because you're just taking care of yourself. You're focused on self-care and self-love right now, okay? So that's going to be your weekend. You're just walking away from something that just, you know, you're no longer feeding into the dynamic of somebody used to tell you something and you're like, I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm going to sit in my beauty, my love, my peace. And, you know, you don't get to lie to me anymore. I am the queen, the king, or whatever you are. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. Anyways, that's what I have. Thank you so much. Aquarius, hello. Okay, let's see what Father has for you for the weekend, Friday through Sunday for Aquarius. Ooh, the Lovers. Ooh, it came up right and then it went sideways, y'all. Ooh. Ready for love. That is it. You are ready for love. You're ready to be loved properly, though, okay? You could even be in a relationship, but you're ready for love, because I am seeing the Three of Swords. I mean, the Three of Wands back here and the Five of Cups. It's something about this love story that you're like, okay, you love me not. Love me not, you know, like that, you know? Because the love comes and then it just flops in a way. So you could even be in a relationship, or you could be single and just ready for love. You know what I'm saying? I just keep hearing you're ready to be loved in the proper way. Meaning, even if you do have love in your life, it's not fulfilling enough for you to feel something good right now. You need to just be feeling good right now. You know, I don't know. I'm hearing like teenage love. Like, you want to feel like that again, like holding hands and, you know, doing stuff that is just beautiful again. And right now it's kind of like the love comes and you get beautiful love, and then you get dumped on your head. Like, it's kind of like it's giving, what is that? Love bombing a bit, you know, like, oh, you get all the love and all the joy and all the beauty stuff. You know, somebody even comes with whatever kind of, like, maybe they text you and it sounds good and it's beautiful, and then you're just waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting like a puppy dog. Like, when's the next time you're going to do that again? Because that was cute. And then it's just like, you know, it comes, but it comes so far in between. So then it leaves you like this. It leaves you sad. It leaves you depressed. It leaves you anxious for more, you know, in a lot of ways. So yeah, you're ready for love. Love to be loved properly. Woo! But you're healing from it as well. You need to heal from it, Aquarius, because we got the Three of Swords. That heart definitely needs to heal from this. All right? You got a lot of healing to do. But again, it's just about being loved properly. In the past, you haven't been loved as good as you want to be loved. And that's what's got you at the door or at the window. Like, okay, when's the next time this love is going to come like I want it to? Because it's happened before. I could see it happen before, but it was heartbreak after. Okay, like I said, even if you're in a relationship, that gives me love bombing. Like, oh yeah, you make me happy, and then you pull it back, and then you make me happy again, and then you pull it back. What's up with that? Like, for real. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Thank you so much. Pisces, hello. Okay, let's see what Father has for you for the weekend, Pisces. Pisces for the weekend. Oh, you saw how that flew? It's always you at the end. Oh my gosh, it happened yesterday too. Something happened. It was weird. That thing flew. Glad it ain't fly off the table or whatever. But King of Pentacles. All right. Money. Might be getting some more money this weekend, but you've been absolutely building on your stability for sure. You've been working hard, okay? Working hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. I work hard for the money, so you better treat me right. Okay, Pisces, I hear you for real. Yeah, because you're absolutely starting to get everything that you deserve and everything that you want. And there are going to be some more opportunities for that, okay? Because like I said, you've been building, but you've been creating these opportunities. You have. It's not just falling out the sky for you. This is giving me that you've been creating these opportunities based on the things that you've been doing here. This is actions that you've been putting in to get the things that you truly deserve. Like I said, you work hard for the money. Definitely do. All right, as I split the deck. Yeah, this is a consistent thing. Every single day you've been up grinding. Every single day this has been in your routine. There's so much money on the table. It's crazy. Money, okay? So you've been in routine lately. So this weekend will probably be just more routine. If you work a lot or work during the weekend, you'll probably be working. Not gonna lie. You'll probably be working or thinking about working, or like, you know, like putting the plan out to like, okay, I'm going to make sure that I'm in the right mind state to get this money, because your stability, it's not about the money. It's about being stable, okay? Just to be clear, nobody's chasing a bag here. It's about the stability, making sure that you have everything that you not only need, but everything that you want as well with the Nine of Cups. Everything that you want, okay? So you can sit on top of the world and be like, I did that. Yes, you did. and absolutely. I'm loving this, okay? So Father's asking that you just continue to do what you're doing, be encouraged on the things that you're doing, and don't lose sight of what you're doing right now, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you, all right? Working hard, that's it. Especially when you get the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, you're just a routine. Same old, same old, same old. Have a great weekend.